Nigel Cecil, equity as you like it.
Especially for my equitable friends. Hello to my equitable friends.
Cobblers to your equitable friends.
And cobblers to you too.
Equity UK, progressively promoting, protecting performers.
Hello, Chaka-Batties. Once again, thank you for joining me, Nigel Cecil, entertainment entrepreneur. What, Hillary? Hillary's telling me to get on with it. Well, I have to. Here is to obey, dear Hillary. Yes, my equitable friends, thank you, Dave, for organising them, have come up with a little suggestion they want moi to comment on. Well, as an entertainment entrepreneur, I'm very happy to do that. And they've said, don't you think that the General Secretary of Equity, Paul Fleming, is not unlike the trade union equivalent of Elon Musk in the technical world, a multi-billionaire? Well, not quite in that context, but indeed the way the General Secretary of Equity acts. Equity, yes, the trade union in the United Kingdom for actors, I've said actors again, not actors, variety, entertainment and other creatives. Now, you see, Paul Fleming is the youngest, I believe, trade union general secretary. Rock on, baby. Now, where does that leave us? Well, you see, when it comes, I've said before, to determination, focus and confidence and commitment in what the General Secretary wants when driving the union forward, jolly good, jolly good. And there are comparisons with Elon Musk, because Elon Musk equally has that drive, determination and energy. And you have to acclaim that. But is that in the best interests of the equity members? Well, that's for the equity members to decide. And if they choose not to get engaged with the union and become active and vote in the current rule change proposals referendum, yes, that's the referendum that's going to supposedly change the whole rule book. Just limited changes, equity said. Limited changes. Well, that's all down to interpretation. Now, what was I talking about? Yes. The General Secretary of Equity. Well, of course, the council promoted this particular rule book referendum as being the largest open, direct consultation, grassroots consultation of all the members that's ever been undertaken to reach these new rule book proposals. And some have said, well, if there were only 72 members involved in the open meetings out of 46,000, how large is that? Yes, well, you see, Elon Musk would probably take the same look, you know. Well, we've had a large consultation, 72. Well, what do I particularly care? Because I know that I am right. And it would have come up with the answer that I, Elon Musk, boss of Twitter, what do you mean? You put something in my coffee again, Hillary. Yes, but you know what I mean. Well, so what does it matter? We've got the answer we want, and we wanted that answer in the first place. So there we go. Rah, 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 ha, ha. But that means that some members are actually blaming my jolly good friend. Well, I can say that because I understand where the General Secretary is coming from, because as an entertainment entrepreneur, I equally know that I am right. I have to be right when I put on a show at my Pandora Theatre at Slough Square, the Medallion Theatre at Deansgate Circus, or a show throughout the Helios Group across the whole of the United Kingdom. Because if I make a mistake, I've lost a fortune. I've lost a fortune. So I have to know and have confidence that I am correct. I am right. And it's jolly good that the General Secretary of Equity has that commitment. So indeed, where does the problem lie? The problem? Yes, well, you see, I've said it before. Have you, Hillary? Have you got that for me? Yeah. Thank you, Hillary. Yes, here we go. The buck. The buck stops with the council, because as long as the council endorse what's going on, then they're responsible, because the General Secretary only acts in accordance with the policies and directions of the council. So Elon Musk or not, dear heart, yes, the General Secretary may have that confidence and commitment and a claim for that, but they can only put it into practice if the council endorse it, the council improve it. So there you go. So the buck stops with the council, which brings us to the question, do the members actually know what the council are doing? Because, you see, their only evidence to look at is the minutes. Now, one of the most momentous decisions taken by the council was at the October meeting of this year, where they decided and approved what was going to referendum for the new rule book. Now, yes, you'll say, well, we've got the minutes. But when you look back, the minutes are a true and accurate record of what went on. And it's interesting to note that if they are a true and accurate record, can you work out what actually went on? Can you do that? Well, what about you, Dave? Can you do it? Well, give it a go. No, Nigel, Dave Equity Editor here. I'm not able to work it out because the council minutes don't show the number of equity councillors attending the meeting when the vote was taken. So it could be anything from 28 or as low as 10, the quorum needed for a council meeting. Over to you, Nigel. Yes, indeed. Give it a go, Dave. So here we go. You see, the minutes for October apparently just say, you're aware of this, are you? The minutes for October apparently indicate that there were some 28 councillors attending the meeting. But it doesn't say who came and who left at what time. It doesn't actually say whether they had a lunch break. Were they locked in the room? Yes, it doesn't say anything like that. So when it came to the decision, apparently right at the end of the meeting, to approve these rule changes, all it said, as I understand, yes, was this. So, work it out for yourself if you can. But remember, the buck stops with the council, so please don't have a go at who I regard as a jolly good guy in his commitment and determination. If you have any problems, direct them at the council. And it is supposedly thought that perhaps the council were not aware. Maybe they were aware. I don't know. I don't know, Hillary. No, because I don't have an insight to the council. I just have to rely on what my equitable friends tell me. But did they scrutinise all the proposals properly? Did they look at all the implications in the long term and the short term? Because it seems there were some 40-odd pages of reports to look in that particular council meeting before they reached a decision. I mean, I don't even think that moi, as an entertainment entrepreneur, could cope with all of that. Which is why some members, having studied those rule changes far more in depth than me, have come up with this suggestion about the way you vote.
Equity's new rulebook proposals. Shifting elites' power up. Casting members' power down. Vote disapprove.
Ah, there you go then. So a few more... what? Yeah, well, I've got a cup of copy here as well. I've got both. Yes, I've got to finish with my little Joker-Rooney. And what is it? Yes, no, I do like this one. Well, no, I hope it's not unkind to animals. Are you ready for this one? What do you call a deer with no eyes? Yes, did you hear that? What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Yes, well, I hope you like that one. So please join me again. And I think we'll still be focusing on something to do with the rules. So, what? The online branch has been mentioned. Well, let's have a look at that. I have no idea really, but show business info entertainment from Nigel Cecil, entertainment entrepreneur. So please join me again. Thank you very much.
Nigel Cecil, equity as you like it.